So all you have is hot water or cold water. You might want to start off with this part right here. Diverter valve. Had an issue with one on my other house, and I really was puzzled because all I had was warm water. So what happened, it must have just got so corroded in there and buildup of calcium or other minerals, and it deteriorated that part in there where it would only feed us hot water in the shower. So definitely recommend replacing the diverter valve here in the middle. So the first step is turn off the water to the house and then take out the part and match it up at Lowe's, Ferguson's, or Home Depot, wherever you got to go to get that part. Anybody can do it, but following the steps is important. However, I know it's not the water shut off. It's for the sprinklers. So be careful of that too. We can always check to make sure the water's off. So I'll just leave that be and I'll go find the water shut off valve. You can see it comes out of the ground and it goes over to this box over there. And in there, there's a water shut-off valve as well. Let's turn this one off. And I always turn it slow, whether you're turning the water off or on, to reduce the chances of water hammer, which can cause damage to your pipes and inside the walls, which are not easy to get to. So let's go over here to the water shut-off valve for the city. Put something in the hole. You see a meter. There's two valves. I'm going to go with the one that's nearest to my house. They can do this job if they really want to do it and they have the right tools. You see, I have a razor blade in case there's caulking in the wall that you have to cut out. I have the valve seat removal tool. I have the Teflon tape or the pipe thread sealant to seal the threads for the valve seat. And you see sometimes they're worth replacing because they become so corroded and ate away just from the water friction. I have a crescent wrench. I have a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head, which I used. Plumber's putty. 31/32 socket. And that's the size I use, 31/32. However, it's also 29/32. Silicone grease for the end here. I put some silicone grease right here because the screw will go through this hole and usually it becomes corroded or ate out in the handle. So just having the right tools. Parts and shutting down the water and verifying that water is off before you take anything out of the bathroom wall, because that can cause serious damage to your house and it's not cheap to fix. So you might want to consider getting a contractor to complete this job to reduce the liability on you. It would create an emergency if the water wasn't off and you took the diverter or one of the hot water, cold water stems out. It has a big hazard. So always test to make sure the water's off. You see it's not off. So that's a good.
Identifying your part can be difficult, such as your hot water stem, cold water stem valve, or the diverter valve. So I wrote down some part numbers here. Here's some of the common part numbers I've seen in the past. If you cannot see those part numbers, I'll include a slide at the end of this video. If you could do me one favor and just hit the like button and consider subscribing, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be uploading other videos of me disassembling the stem valves and diverter valves, so stay tuned for that. I'll include some helpful links such as the plumber socket set or maybe the stem removal tool. Some of the tools you may need I'll include in the description of this video below.